All right, boys. We got a lot of correlation for today for MLB. So if you guys are not in the Dub Club, it's your lucky day. I'll be able to pull up the correlation slips that we're running today. And hopefully you guys can get those in. I know we got quite a bit of games that haven't started yet. Kind of just watching this Milwaukee game. Right now, potential double overtime situation. So I don't think we're sweating any like unders right now. I think all the unders have already been chalked, but yeah, we'll go over some correlation here in just a second. We got pretty much like the big first wave of games going on right now. And then we've got the later games. Yeah, so we got 4 games that we do have correlation for that I'll be able to pull up on screen for you guys to tell. So what's up, guys? Yeah, we got quite a bit. I mean, luckily we got some underdog slips that look really good for tonight. So we'll be able to sweat those out. Underdog's been nice to us. I think yesterday was a little bit iffy, like not a great day. But overall, those 6x, the 3 legs on underdog have been really nice. Because they just pull it up like this at both games. Plus we got the draft going on, so any picks that come up will pull up here on the right side. D tackle for the Jags, okay. I saw the Eagles picked up Cooper DeJean, and then McKinstry went right after him to the Saints. Good pickups. I believe as far as correlation goes for right now, I want to say our Dodgers stack is like one thing away. Let's see. Where's this slip at? Dodgers stack. I think we're one. Okay, so this is our Dodgers stack. This is a 12x. Bassett, I know got pulled already. So Bassett definitely went over 5.5 hits allowed. So he let up 9 hits. Mookie, run, base hit, and a walk is 7. Oh, but he got a steal. So he went over hitter fantasy score. Will Smith got an RBI, got 2 of them. And now we just need Ohtani to get another hit. So the main concern, it's only the 4th inning right now, which is like really good. The main concern is that Ohtani gets pinch hit for. And the reason I say that is because we had the exact same thing happen with Mookie the other day. We needed him to get 1 more hit, and he should have had at least 2 more at-bats. And he got pinch hit for in like the 6th inning or something. TJ McConnell get hurt or something, 2 early assists and did nothing. Yeah, so McConnell plays like he's a bench player. Like, so he comes in like towards the end of the first quarter, and then they pull him like somewhat close to the start of the second. So he gets like 8 minutes in the first half and then like 8 to 10 minutes in the second half. He got 2 quick assists in the first half, and then when he came in for the second half, he just didn't do anything. So that was unfortunate. So just had somebody in free chat tell me, he said, thanks for the scam. I'm 0 for 3 since subscribing to you guys and doing your slips. Guys, if you think that just 3 plays is going to guarantee you a win, I don't know what to tell you. That's like hilarious. Let's see. So let me see where, okay, so Ohtani should be up here in the 5th actually, if somebody gets on. So yeah, that's 1 slip, and then I know we have, let's see. Oh, this game's over, isn't it? Oh, I guess the Bucks, Middleton missed it. So yeah, Pacers won. Wow. That's kind of hard when you think about it. It's like Middleton made that clutch 3 to push overtime, and they still lose. Like, ugh, yikes. You got any slips right now? Yeah, I'm gonna put them up on the screen in just a second. We got 4 more games left, so I'll bring those slips on to make sure you guys can get those in. Let's see. Okay. I'm not sure of any that are like close to hitting right now. It's still like, I think there's still life on a lot of these. Just like none of them are like one like hit away from cashing, except for Ohtani. So this would be great to get a walk here. Because I think if the Dodgers continue, okay, this is what I would say. I think if the Dodgers continue to like produce runs here, Ohtani could see 3 more at bats, but at the same time, I don't think they would even allow him to bat that 3rd at bat if they're up by 10 plus runs or whatever. So base hit to lead off the 5th, so we should see Ohtani here unless there's a double play of some sort. Trying to think what we have in this game. I know we have a couple of Paul George props, and then we have over 7.5 rebounds and assists, which 2 is good. First quarter so far, that's good. Maybe if you could get another one, that'd be great. So yeah, Ohtani's in the hole. Probably the last to be pulled due to being DH. I would think he'd be the first to be pulled if you're the DH. Is that like a wrong? I feel like that's common to see, is it not? Because if you're the DH, you don't have to worry about anybody playing defense. You could just say, okay, who's our best hitter at this moment, or who do we want to get at bats? And then you just pull Ohtani and then throw him in. If you're pulling somebody in an actual defensive position, then you got to think, okay, who do I want to get at bats, but also need them to still produce on defense? I don't know. Maybe that's just my thinking. I mean, shoot, Mookie got pulled. He's the leadoff, so. One of the picks that I know we need tonight is, it sucks. I hate taking guys that I like and like things. I hate having to take picks because they're positive EV if I like personally think it's like somebody who may go over. But we have Zach Eflin under 5.5 Ks, I believe, against the White Sox, and he's at 4 right now through 3 innings. So, yeah, and his pitch count's like totally fine. So that's going to be tricky because he's on one of our underdog slips that looks really good because of Bobby coming through and cashing points. So 1 or less from Zach Eflin would be great. We do have this one, Pat Connaughton. I don't know how to pronounce that, but he went under PRA. So we just need Jarrett Allen. These 6 picks have been great. And this is something, okay, we've got like 20 people in here, right? I wanted to say, I don't know who in here is in Florida, but Florida's like law right now with underdog is you can play the champions thing, which I know some of you guys may not know what that is, but it's essentially the same thing as like playing the normal underdog, but it's peer-to-peer. So you put in like a prize pool. Guys, I posted this to Twitter the other day. Check out the payout on this crap. This is a 6X, a 3-pick power that I put $200 on. Typically, this would pay out $1,200, but because it's a prize pool, I guess the other people in my pool did poorly. And when it paid out, I don't know if you guys can see this. This is $2,190, $2,190. That's almost an additional $1,000 that I got on top of just the normal 6X. It's insane. This is like the best thing ever. So for those of you who are in the Dub Club, this is one of the main reasons I've been running these so often, the underdog 6Xs. Not only because that there's value there, and trust me, I'm not forcing anything. I'm playing them just as they should be. All props are minus 143 or better. But at least for me and for Florida people and people who do have the champions, I know it's in a few other states as well. That's a huge upside to have just because of that extra pay. So Mookie just hit a double or a single, RBI double. All right, Ohtani's up. Dodgers have an 8-run lead. Here we go. We're going to sweat this out right now. This is for a 12X. So here we go. Come on, Ohtani. 1-0 to start. Matt Olson with the 1-run single. I believe we need that. 1-1 to Ohtani. Takes the second pitch for a strike. Personal foul on Paul George. How many you got now? 2? Relax, Paul. 2-run bomb from Ortiz. Ties it up. Come on, Ohtani. One time. Let us see in play. Let's see in play, no out, or in play runs. Well, I mean, Mookie would probably score if it's a base hit, I would think. Two 2-1 to Ohtani. 2-2. Fouls off the 4th pitch. Oh my gosh, Danny Mendick just got a base hit on Eflin, which means, I don't know why I can't pull it up. Sorry, I'm going back to this. Oh, he had a double? That's huge. It was a 3-2 count. I was worried he was going to strike out because he struck out the first at bat. Come on, Ohtani. 2-2. Come on. In play out. I always hope when I see the in play out, when there's somebody on base, it's like a single and then like Mookie gets thrown out at home or something, because it would still say that it's an out, but it would cash as a hit. So, yeah, ground out. That's tough. I don't know why I can't load underdog right now. Who are these picks? Steelers got a center. Okay. Adonai Mitchell went to the Colts. Wow. Wow, dude. He was sitting up there for a while. I didn't think he was going to drop that low. Commanders on the clock. Okay. No, I wanted to see what our... So we have... Okay, it's this one. Okay. That's not bad. So this was the one I was just talking about with over 7.5 rebounds and assists. So let's go check the live stats. So Paul George is favored under 7.5 at the moment. Not terrible. You know, not great though. And then Derek Jones is favored under 11.5 PRA, which is good. Or wait, where's Derek? Oh, he's favored over 11.5. Okay. All right, cool. So we'll hope that Ohtani comes back up next at bat. But all right, let me pull up some correlation slips for you guys. Is Jalen Polk a good wide receiver? I never heard of him. What? Are you joking? Josh, you're joking, right? Jalen Polk's the dude who was at Washington with Odunze. Dude, Penix would, like, Jalen Polk and Odunze went crazy at Washington. I can't believe you didn't know who that was. Streaming only cores or NBA 2. Pacers game. Yeah, we're going to sweat out this the Clippers-Mavs game. I probably won't be live for the Suns game. We'll obviously be sweating that in the Discord. But I'll have this up for the majority of stream, and then also getting out those correlation slips. So let's look at what the next game would be. So Twins and Angels. Let me see what we have. So this is going to be for the Angels first, I believe. Hold on. And guys, let me know if you need me to pull a slip back up. I'll try to keep it on the screen for a minute for you guys. So this is the Twins slip, okay? I'm gonna bring this over here. Put the we'll put that game over here. All right, so let me walk through exactly why I choose these. I try to go over this every time I talk about correlation on here. So we really didn't have a lot of options for Sandoval. Typically, the order in which I try to craft my correlation slips is I'll look for fantasy score to take an under first. It's kind of the easiest prop that you can correlate with, like, the other team doing well, just taking it under fantasy score. And then I'll look for over hits allowed. Obviously, here we have to take the Goblin, which is, not great because it does nerf the payout a little bit. But we do make up for it with a couple of those other props. So we're taking Sandoval over 4.5 hits allowed. Jeffers is going to be the leadoff tonight, so we're taking his over 1.5 total bases. Typically, you guys will see on my slips, like the runs, the RBIs, the hits, runs, and RBIs, those props will all be paired usually with the fantasy score or like an under pitching outs, just because it correlates a little bit better. Over hits allowed obviously is going to want hits, because the reason I say that is because you can still score runs off of being, walked. So we're taking Jeffers and Manuel Margot over 1.5 total bases. So I believe Margot's in the 3 hole tonight. I forget who I skipped over for the 2, but I just didn't really like the matchup as much for him. And then we are taking Miranda to get an RBI. So that is a 13x. We do have half a unit on that. Hopefully you guys can get that in. And let me know if I need to pull it back up on screen. So on to the next slip is our Angel stack, which if you guys were in the Dub Club, our Angel stack did cash the other day. Speaking of, that same day we did hit 3 others in total for 51.5x our money, which was amazing. So here's our Dodger stack from the other night that cashed. This was a 13x. This was another 13x. This was the Angel stack of that night. Then we had a couple other cashes that were quarter unit plays for us. So this was our Cub stack, and then the Royals as well. So pretty big day for us on, what was that? Thursday, I believe? No, Wednesday? Wednesday. It was Wednesday. Yeah. So pretty big day for us on Wednesday. Dub Club members cashed out big time there. So anyways, here's our Angel slip for tonight. So we're going to take the Twins pitcher under fantasy score. As I was saying, that is typically my first option to take if it's available. And with that, then we can take the leadoff either over runs, over H or R, that sort of thing. So we're taking Trout. I believe I saw Trout's leading off tonight, isn't he? Let me see. Yeah, so Trout's leading off tonight. Nolan is batting second, which typically you may see me run like just both of these players over runs, just the 1 and the 2. But whenever the run is the exact same like multiplier as the hits, runs, and RBIs, I feel like it gives you more, availability, or what's the word I'm looking for? More like there's more options. You can cash with more than just a run here. You can get an RBI single, boom, cash. Or you can get walked in the run and then you get a hit, that sort of thing. So these were both the same payout as the run option. So we're going to take the hits, runs, and RBIs. And then Sano batting 4th, cleanup hitter tonight. We do have him for over half an RBI. So that's a 10.5x that we also have half a unit on. Make sure you guys get that in. And like I said, if you guys need me to pull it back up on screen, then go ahead and just type it in chat and I'll pull it up. So moving on to the next game, which I believe this is the next game, right? Yeah, so Diamondbacks and Mariners. So this is our Mariners stack for tonight. Same concept, under fantasy score for Zach Gallen. We do have Josh Rojas batting leadoff for the Mariners. So same thing, instead of taking over half a run, we're taking that over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. J-Rod, I do like the over half a run. I believe his 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs was a goblin, so like it would have nerfed the payout there. I do like J-Rod for a run tonight. And then, as always, our 4th hole, the cleanup RBI for Mitch Haniger, who has been absolutely terrible. Hopefully he can step it up tonight. This dude's on a 3-pitch strikeout every time I look at him. This slip is a 11.5x. This is a quarter unit play instead of half a unit. Reasoning behind that is just because the sportsbooks do have the Mariners scoring under 3.5 runs, and because of that, and also to kind of just limit the amount of volume in terms of units that are pending, I typically run quarter units for those games that are like not as likely to hit, if that makes sense. So that's the 4th pick for the Mariners game. Do we have? Yes, we do. Okay. And then for the Diamondbacks, let me pull this over. Just gonna pull the game back up. Is it a TV break or something? I don't know. Okay, so Emerson Hancock, we're taking over 4.5 hits allowed. Fantasy score wasn't an option. I think pitching outs may have been an option, possibly, but I do like the 4.5 hits allowed here against a Diamondbacks team who's been great this season, at least at times. So Ketel Marte batting leadoff tonight. Pretty obvious correlation between these two. We're taking over hits on the pitcher, over hits on the leadoff. In this situation, you typically are thinking, okay, leadoff is going to get 5 at bats, most likely, at least 5 plate appearances. So Ketel's been great. He's batting over 300. We're going to take him over 1.5 hits. And then not a great board for the Diamondbacks, so I kind of had to get a little creative here. We skipped over Jock, who's batting at second tonight, because just the options that were available didn't look great. Usually you'll see Ketel and Corbin Carroll, where I can take an over hits, runs, and RBIs, or an over runs. Don't really have that tonight. So we're taking both Gurriel and Christian Walker, who are batting 3rd and 4th tonight, to get an RBI. This is going to be a 19x payout, which is huge. Plenty of scenarios where you see the 3 and the 4 both get an RBI, sometimes back to back or sometimes stretched apart, the entire game. You can get those two to get an RBI. So this is a 19x half unit play for us. Jock is a bum. Jock's been batting good, but sometimes when we take him, it's not the best. So yeah, Gurriel and Walker have been great this season, especially as runs batted in. They've been doing good. So that's for that game. Let's go over to the Phillies. We'll start with the Phillies stack first. Dude, is this man Paul George back in? No, he's at 2. We need Paul George to get 3 RA. It'd be great. I think we have his over. Then we have his over 4.5 rebounds too, which is my favorite today. I don't play favorites. The thing with correlation is you don't know which is going to hit. Okay, you got to play them for every team, because at the end of the day, you're going to be better off playing all of them and cashing in on 3 than playing 5 and going 0 for 5. So I don't have a favorite. If you wanted to play favorites, you could always just go by what the sportsbooks say, who's going to score the most runs. But along with that, you're going to have higher projections for these teams. So I always recommend to people, either you play all of them or you don't play them at all. Correlation is a very profitable thing right now in PrizePicks, but if you don't have the money to do so, then I would stay away from it. So this is going to be our Philly stack for tonight. We're taking Musgrove over 5.5 hits allowed, taking Schwarber, who's leading off, to score a run. These aren't as correlated, but I typically like to have that leadoff somewhat incorporated, because just they have that upside of 5 plate appearances most likely. And Schwarber also sometimes gets walked, that leadoff spot. So we got him for a run. Bray's batting second tonight. I do like him for the 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And then Alec Bohm's going to be the cleanup hitter tonight, and we're taking him to get an RBI. So if you guys have noticed a common theme, I typically go for that cleanup spot to get an RBI, which if you need help, as far as if you're not familiar with baseball and you need to know why I do that, picture the very first inning. Picture the first inning starting and the opposing pitcher is not locating well, or they're getting hit around. Let's say the first and the third batter are on base. Let's say they're on the corners. It gives your cleanup hitter they're called a cleanup hitter for a reason. They're batting 4th. Okay, you get 3 outs in an inning. If anybody in that first 3 batters gets on base, the cleanup hitter will come up. They're supposed to clean up the bases, bring runners in. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. That's exactly why I try to target that position. Typically, if maybe those first 3 guys aren't if I'm not super confident in the props that I'm given for them, sometimes I'll pick one of them and then do the cleanup and the 5th hole to both get an RBI. So sometimes it's based off of how I like the matchups. But yeah, definitely target those cleanup hitters for the RBI. I'm a cleanup hitter in MLB The Show. All right, let's move over to the Padres stack for tonight. This is one that I actually think could be good just because I really like this payout and the way that I try to picture a sequence in my mind of like, you know, how things could play out. So obviously you have Aaron Nola, great pitcher. This is, I'm going to tell you guys ahead of time, this is a quarter unit play because the Padres aren't expected to score a lot of runs according to the sports books. So what I will say is that I think that this setup is very nice and one that you guys could definitely look for in other stacks if you're making them by yourself. So we take the staple in this, which is Nola under fantasy score, and then we have the 1 and the 2 both to score a run. I really like this just because they're both demons, so like that's a really nice payout boost. And then typically in this scenario, like an ideal spot for the pitcher fantasy score would be under fantasy score, 1 to score a run, 2 to score a run, and then the 4-hole RBI. The 4-hole tonight, I believe, is Machado. PrizePicks doesn't have a lineup for him. I don't know why. I would think that an RBI demon would be like available, but it's not. So I believe Jake is batting 3rd, which again could be totally fine. If these two get on and Jake hits a 3-run bomb, you're already looking at 3 earned runs on Nola, and you've already cashed your 3 other legs. So hopefully that makes sense as to why that is a correlated play. This is a 14.5x slip, which is a great payout, I would say. Again, a quarter unit on this, but this is one that I really like tonight. Not that I'm saying that the Padres are gonna like crush Nola. I'm not saying that at all. I just like the layout of this kind of play. All right. So with that said, we have one last game tonight, Pirates and Giants. Okay. Let's go over our Pirates stack first. And check and see how these other games are doing. Wow. Eflin had 4 Ks through 3 innings, and now he's at 4 Ks through 5 innings with 80 pitches. They'll probably let him go one more. So hopefully that next inning is hopefully he's throwing some balls. Maybe walking a couple. That'd be great. I think we need Morel RBI, which is great here with a runner on 3rd. Can someone confirm that? I'm pretty sure we need a Christopher Morel RBI here. He's probably gonna strike out. Let me look at chat. Didn't play runs. There's Morel. Do we need that? We definitely need that. Hold on, guys. Let me check to see what our Cubs. I know somebody was asking for a Morel RBI earlier, and I know he's on our slip. I just need to see if other things have already hit for it. Yes, we did. Okay. Let me pull it up. Because 4 or 5 runs now, I think that's should be pretty good. Let's see here. All right, this is our Cubs stack for today. Let's see what we got. Bro, they left Cutter Crawford for 10 hits? That's insane. So Ian Happ needs 1 more HRR, and then Nico still needs... Ooh, that's not good. He's going to need to get it going. He needs 2 more hits, runs, and RBI. So hopefully an RBI single, or maybe he'll set up for a hit and a run. Yikes, dude. Top of the 7th with 1 out. Okay, so Ian Happ should be able to get back up again. So maybe like ideal scenario, top of the 9th, Nico gets a single, and then like somehow Talkman gets a single to bump Nico on the 3rd, and then Ian Happ gets an RBI sack fly. That'd be great because that would cash this. So Morel RBI, cash that. Okay, Pirates stack. Let's get this out of the way. Let's see here. Where did the game go? Why does Real do this sometimes? Let's check in on this. Is our boy Paul George in? He's still at 2 RA. Need him to pick it up. Close game right now. What is this? Oh, it's tied 1-1. Okay. Can't seem to find where the... There we go. Okay. So, again, same deal here. So, if you guys can see, McCutchen over half a run is actually not a demon on this. But this right here is the ideal setup, in my opinion. I think this is the most successful setup that you can get for fantasy score. Okay, when it comes to hits allowed and stuff, that's a little bit different, I would say. This is a 10.5x correlation slip. Quarter unit on this. We have the 1 and the 2 both over runs, and we have our cleanup hitter tonight over RBIs. Very simple. So make sure you get that in, and we're gonna move on to our last correlation slip for the night. If you guys haven't seen any of the others, I can just pull them back up if you guys need me to. Let's see here. This is our last slip. Here we go. Intentional walk. Interesting. Okay, so we're taking the Pirates pitcher over 5.5 hits allowed. We do have the leadoff for the Giants over runs. Jorge Soler at 1.5 total bases feels like too good to be true. I saw the numbers versus, I believe versus Quinn. I think he's got like a really good batting average against them. I'm curious if it'll show it here. Let's see if it doesn't show it here. He's batting worse than Lamont Wade, but I believe his numbers versus Quinn Priester are way better. And then again, we have the cleanup hitter for the RBI. So this is a 13.5x that I have a half unit on. This is another one that I like. I feel like I said that about everything. I like correlation. It's part of my job is to find the edge to where we are successful and make money. Okay. So when I say find that edge, that is when we are playing on PrizePicks, Underdog, the DFS apps, where is our advantage over them? How can we beat the sports books? And it's by leveraging these lines and these payouts that they give us, which I hope that everyone is able to see, because if you go try to plug in these exact parlays on a sports book, you're not going to get a payout anywhere near what PrizePicks is paying. So that's the reason. We had somebody in the Discord try to tell us. I'm not even going to go into it. It was bad. It was really annoying. But those are the correlation slips for the last 4 games. We do have several games on right now that we're going to monitor, see what's going on, see if we have any slips that look good. Is there one that's going to cash today? Well, there's all the games on. I don't know. None have cashed yet, but it's still early. There's still plenty of time left. And I can't tell you which ones are going to hit. I don't have a crystal ball, unfortunately. Derek Jones with a 3. That's not good. What's he at now? Oh, he's only got points. So he's at 5 PRA. Yeah, bro needs to chill out. Tonight we do have we need Devin Booker under 26.5 points for a 6x. And then freaking McConnell, dude. Ooh. Jarrett Allen on Saturday. If Eflin goes under, that would be great, because then we have Valanciunas tomorrow. Let's see here. Is the Brewers stack looking good? No, it's not really. 4 runs. It's weird how all the runs come from the bottom of the order. It's really odd. What's happening here? Okay. This will be good. So, actually, I don't know. We definitely have a lot of life, but we'll have to see. It's so frustrating. Sometimes you'll see like the way that like the correlation is set up. You'll see like you have a guy who you need to score, and he's on third base, and the dude who's up at the plate has like bases loaded, or it's like, you know, 1 out, and he needs the RBI, and all you need is either a base hit or a sac fly, and instead you get a 3-pitch strikeout, and it's so frustrating because you see these guys get in the exact position that you need them to be in, and then they sell. So let's see. Ooh, tight end going to the Commanders. Okay. Defensive tackle to the Browns. I don't know why I gotta click on these for them to update. Who'd the Bucks get? Edge rusher. Okay. Okay. I don't know how to feel about the Jags draft so far. I don't know. Like, it's not like I'm like against it, but I mean, dude, Brian Thomas is a dog, and I get Calvin Ridley's like not going to be there because of free agency and stuff, but I feel like a cornerback would have been our best option instead of a wideout. But what do I know? Because I want to say, yeah, like we could have picked up Nate Wiggins. We could have picked Nate Wiggins. We could have, like, there were several cornerbacks that we could have gotten, and we took Brian Thomas. It's like, hopefully he's a stud, but Xavier Worthy of the Chiefs, bro. Who let this happen? That's what I want to know. Who let this happen right here? Ridiculous, dude. Safety. Anthony Edwards for more than 1.5 steals. Let's see. On PrizePicks, I assume. It's decent, but it's not good enough. -130 is the best odds you're going to get on this. You do have -140 on flip. I don't like flip odds. If you're daring, go ahead and take it, but it's not profitable. It's not a profitable prop. Because, yeah, it's just not. I don't know. There's probably some good value for like tomorrow's games up. I've been getting in a lot of slips. Yeah, Valanciunas under rebounds. Hartenstein over rebounds as well. Quinn Priester over strikeouts is positive EV, sort of. Handle doesn't think so. Lou Dort under rebounds. Kyle Lowry over rebounds. Cole Anthony under points. That's a new one. I haven't seen that one yet. Austin Reeves under rebounds. Interesting. All right, so Amaya rounded out, which means we should have. Nico's going to be. Ooh, this could be bad. Actually, no, that's fine. If we could have a really good next inning for the Cubs that could cash. We could have a great inning, actually. This is a long top of the 6th for there to only be 2 people on. Who should we be watching right now? Dodgers? Defensive substitution? Oh my gosh. I thought that was like Ohtani has been subbed. Ohtani is being pinch hit by, who would it be? Like Miguel Rojas? Yeah. Oh no. Oh, see, this is what happened the other day. Rojas was pinch hitting for Mookie, but they left Ohtani in. Ooh, okay. That's the exact thing that happened the other day. It was like 6th or 7th inning, and they pinch hit Rojas for Mookie. So we just need a hit. We need to just say in play, no out, or in play runs if we want an Ohtani, moonshot, 450 to dead center. (2-0), or he's gonna just get walked. He's got a lefty-lefty matchup. I never think that's ideal. Maybe it's because I hold on. Rocketed out in a second. I'm gonna click on it. It's gonna be like 114 mile an hour exit velocity. 112, dude. How do you get out on 112.8? Wow. That's crazy. Well, he has one more at bat unless they pull him, but we'll see what happens. At least he should. Yeah, no, he will. He'll have another at bat. Whoa, okay, Nationals. Jeez. Did we have it? We didn't have a National stack, I don't think. Yeah. Ouch. Okay. All right, time for Zach Eflin to come back out here. We'll see what happens. What's up, Brandon? Yeah, Ohtani should get another at bat unless they pull him. Unless they pinch it for somebody else, but let's see what's going on over here. Derek Jones has 8 PRA in the first half. Yeah, that's hilarious. Who's allowing him in? Blake Fisher. Oh, this is scary. No, this is not good. Benintendi and Mendick have both struck out, and they're both due up here in the bottom of the 6th. And most likely, Eflin's the last inning. He's got 1 strikeout to give. That's it. 1 strikeout to give. If we took Ohtani over runs. Would it really? Is he batting second? Dang. That's tough. Dang, dude. It's so weird to see 11 runs and not cash correlation. That's so tough. All right, Eflin is still in. Mavs with an 8-point lead. Oh snap! Come on, White Sox. Yes, beautiful. We definitely don't want him coming out in the 2nd or the 7th inning, but like, I doubt that happens. Who knows though? He's only at 80 pitches, dude. This is a strikeout. I just feel it. This is totally a strikeout right here. 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. This has strikeout written all over it, dude. Oh, 1. Ooh, 1-1. That was almost a hit by pitch. At least by the diagram, it looks like it was. And then, yeah, we'll keep an eye on this game, too. Let's see here. No way. We got a base hit. Wow. That's crazy. Oh, hello. We have the dog making an appearance. Come here. You want to get it on camera? Come here. Whoa. Alright. Dog on the camera. She likes sitting up here. She'll be our good luck for tonight. Oh my gosh, back-to-back hits on Eflin. They might pull him right here. Back-to-back singles. Except Maldonado. I saw a meme. I saw a meme yesterday, I think, that said Maldonado's batting average isn't even high enough to like legally be a DUI. Like if it were like a blood alcohol level. I thought it was the funniest thing ever. 0.045 is absurd. I wonder if anybody said that already in here. Sometimes real comments like have that stuff. 3-run bomb. Yeah, see, like Grisham, Wells, and Cabrera. Nobody we have in our correlation. Hilarious. I mean, I guess it's good for. What do we have under fantasy score for Rhea? I think we have under fantasy score. And Soto already hit a bomb. Soto hit a leadoff bomb, so I think we just need Volpe and Rizzo for that one. Those are the last two we need. 0-1 to Maldonado. Oh my gosh, they're gonna pull him. They're gonna pull Eflin. Oh my gosh. That's huge. First home run of the season. There's still 2 outs, so I'm not gonna get too excited, but I mean, do we mound visit here and then just like let him cool off? Like that's big. That's real big. No mound visit? Surely they mound visit here. No mound visit is crazy after a 3-run bomb. 3 hits back to back to back. Wow. Nice. Okay, so that should be cash. That should cash Eflin. Tommy Pham. Why does it say 1 for 3? Oh, he reached on an error. That's what it was. This should be his last batter. He'll be over 90 pitches. Doubt that he comes back. That's big. Of course, we're sweating all this just for freaking Valanciunas to grab 17 boards tomorrow. We need Paul George to do something, dude. It's like almost halftime, isn't it? I want to say it's like, yeah. What's wrong with Paul George? Where's he at? 10 minutes? Why is he only playing 10 minutes? Why is Paul George only playing 10 minutes? Did I miss something? Is he injured? Why is Paul George on the bench? Oh, he's got 3 fouls. No way, dude. We're going to get screwed over by personal fouls. Dang, dude. That's going to suck. First leg missing is always such a freaking killer, dude. Wow. Of course, Mendick goes over total bases. Gets 2 hits on the night, actually. And then freaking these guys suck. So yeah, that should be it for Eflin. That's good. Good stuff. All right, boys, here we go. Top of the 8th inning. We're going to sweat out this Cubs stack that we have for correlation. So basically, I would say ideal situation here. We see a walk or a hit, and then Nico to get a walk or a hit, and then hopefully Talkman and Hap end up doing something, because we need, basically what we need here is we need 2 hits, runs, and RBIs from Nico, and 1 hit, run, or RBI from Ian Happ. And this is their last at bat, so they have to do something. 13-point game. Paul George better freaking tighten up in the second half. Stop touching people. What did we have for this? Logan Allen. Didn't go 5 innings. What did we have for Logan Allen? I assume we had a Brave stack. That would make sense. Let me see. Maybe there wasn't. Oh, we skipped the Brave stack. That's why. Because everything was stupid for it. Wow, and all 5 runs are from the top 5? That's insane. That's actually crazy. 0-2 to Crow Armstrong. 1-2. I think we had a stack here. I think we need RBI from Encarnacion. We need in-play runs here. Or a strikeout. Whatever. Yeah, there's only 1 run right now. Uvalde's killing it. This looks like it has so much life. 4th inning, 5-4. Feels like we should have way more looking good. Okay. Not a great start for the Cubs within first, leadoff out. Chiefs are on the clock. I believe they just traded up for that. Let's see. Ohtani's still in as of now. All right, Cubs stack. We need Nico to get a hit. If he doesn't get a hit, we're out. Done. 0-1. Come on, Nico. So many of these games have runs coming from the bottom of the order. It's so weird. 0-2. Come on, Nico. 96 at-bat homer drought. There's a couple guys that haven't hit homers yet this year that I'm like shocked. Like I'm surprised. Acuna was up there for a while. But like Spencer Torkelson still hasn't hit a homer. And he was top 25 in homers last season. Nico. Foul ball, good fight. I don't know why we're swinging at that, but good fight, good fight. Really good NHL games later tonight. Kings and Oilers and Jets and Avs. Come on, Nico. Well, there goes the Cubs stack. Hold up. What's going on here? Chiefs get an offensive tackle. This must be San Francisco, I think. A lot of low-scoring teams tonight too. I think part of the reason why like you're gonna have days where like the teams just like sometimes it's just because like who's on the mound. Like Wednesday for us was huge just because so many teams put up a ton of runs, which made it easier to hit correlated slips just because those are correlated with high-scoring games. But yeah, other times you'll just see not a whole lot of action. Teams that kind of score under 3 runs, and it just happens. Are you gonna look at NBA second half? I can see what we got working with on PrizePicks. Let's see. Okay. All right, let's look. See what they got. All right. We'll do an NBA second half slip and then we'll wrap up stream. All right. Kawhi. $13.5 points. Okay. Harden should be at 23. Yeah, it's a little high. Not too much though. Zubac should be at 16. Powell should be at 13.5. Okay. Maybe PRA. Harden 17 is 32.5. 32.5. That's too high. This is too low. Okay, let's see. Kyrie. What is Kyrie doing, dude? So 25.5. Yep. Luka's at 26, so that's 52.5. That's too high. It's a sketchy 2-pick to take, but that's what the numbers say. So we're gonna roll with it. Josh, if you want to drop a link in the Discord, feel free. Curious if everyone in the chat's gonna be like, these are bumped already. Yeah, that's the 2-pick. Those are the best 2 value picks. So make sure to get those in. Yeah, so Ohtani will have one more at bat. It's so weird. So they pinch hit for, yeah, I mean, they pinch hit for Mookie and for Freeman. So hopefully Ohtani stays in for that 9th. If he gets a top of the 9th hit, that'd be great. It'd be great for us. So yeah, we'll have a couple more correlation slips to sweat out in the Discord. Guys, if you're in here, make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. If you guys have not already gotten in the Dub Club, make sure to do so. This month has been incredible. So make sure to hop in and come cash with these the correlations that we've been putting out. So sometimes I'll put them on Twitter, sometimes I'll just have them in the Dub Club. So make sure to get in there. If you guys want a discount in, just DM me on Twitter. I'll get you a discount, hook you up. Or if you want a free trial to check it out, you can do that as well. So appreciate you guys being in here, and there's a good possibility that I'll stream tomorrow night. Have to see, or actually maybe a day stream, possibly. I don't know. I'll let you guys know because we do have some afternoon baseball tomorrow. So appreciate you guys being here, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.